Hello and welcome to NeoTrader SuperTrader Series, where we get in touch with all our super traders and find out what they are doing and how they are getting into the market space, finding out their share of wealth and using the concepts of market understanding, using NeoTrader and ensuring that they are staying on the profitable side of the market. Today we have none other than Nitesh Nagdev with us, and he is actually an import and export business. He has an import and export business of fruits. He has been dealing with hotels. He has been dealing with top-notch industrialists. He has been dealing with so many other people. But then he decided somewhere along the way that maybe I have got a calling in the market, and that's why 5 years ago he has started to focus more on the markets, and he has seen that over the last 5 years his journey has changed. His journey has undergone some transformation, and I am happy that he has found some support, some help from Growth Avenues and Chart Advice. And he is here today with us to share his journey and also share with us how he is going about this fantastic approach of market understanding and profit making. Yes, over to you, Nitesh. Thank you for sharing your time and being on this Neo Trader Super Trader series. I would like to hear from you, and the audience would like to hear from you as to what you got to say about your journey and your association with the market.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for this generous introduction. I so I have got into the neo trader, into the trading maybe from last 5 years, and with my friends and other community help, I came to know about neo trader and chart advice, and where I met Sir Raja sir, and then I met CK Narayan sir as well. And that is the time where they taught me how to seed market in a structured way. And in that time, they were also building a software which every traders can help it in terms of process, because for understanding the process to finding to be at the right place at the right time to make money, it's very difficult. And for that, the process has to be fast. So I think they had those things in mind, and they've developed NeoTrader software, which I'm using it, which I got introduced 2 years back, and both things have been helping me a lot. And yeah, that's it.
So, over the last few years, which you have been associated with Chart Advice, with Growth Avenues, what has been your experience in market understanding? So, yes, you did undergo very comprehensive training, and I remember the kind of challenges you faced, not only from the markets, but also from your family and everyone who were not very sure about your approach or your foray into the markets. So why don't you tell us something about that?
Yes, my family was not really supportive that time for the markets, because as in Indian traditional families, people think that trading is gambling, and they had the same thing in their minds. But when they saw me doing learning and doing experiencing, and then applying that experience, learning and everything in the market, that was that is what they realized, and then they understood. Okay, there's a approach, there's a way to look at it. So that way, and they got convinced, and they started seeing results. Now they support me in much better way, and then they see that okay, the time which I've invested in everything is good, that he has done something good out of it. Some good plant is coming out of it,
Great,
of
great.
the manual which we poked 5 years back.
Wow, that's nice to hear that you're bringing your so just like the fruit ripens, even you have now ripened and you are able to connect with the markets better. So in terms of the learning which you have undergone, which facet or which tool of technical analysis you feel is very very useful for you, which you use effectively in the markets?
Uh, I would say trend lines. Trend line is the most simplest tool, and
True.
which is I think most underrated tool, which people don't focus. If you just do like on trend lines, still you can be good. You can still make good money. first, and second thing, to understand the trend. Understanding of trend is very important. You should go with the flow of the trend. You should not be against the trend. If you are in these two things, I think you can make money. That is, apart from that, different things can be used at different times with different scenarios. But I think if these two things are there, you can stay afloat throughout the time.
Very well said. Very well said. And when you started using NeoTrader, you had certain challenges, but then over a period, you have now been able to use NeoTrader quite well. That's what you have been sharing with me. So now, which aspect of NeoTrader is useful to you, and how do you use NeoTrader for your benefit? And how do you go about assessing the market condition, which is the power of NeoTrader? How do you use that?
So I there's a page of market view where every sector is shown, and in those sectors how much the sector performance is there, and then you go in the sector to see which stock is going which way. So let's say, I'll put it in an example. Let's say market is going up, and then you go and see the metal sector is also performing in it, and then you see the metal, and then you see sale or Tata Steel. That that itself filters so many things in those areas, and you just have to pick up the level where you will be in, where you enter, where you stop, and you have to keep trail your stop loss, like target. That
Okay.
yeah, that is something which I do, and that has helped me a lot.
All right. So, does NeoTrader help you to handle the market better? So, what
Yes.
aspect of your trading style or what aspect of your market focus can you highlight has become better using NeoTrader?
Like investment portfolio,
Okay.
like yeah, the stocks which are in which are in uptrend from a very long time, and with the help of NeoTrader, I have figured out that they can still be in uptrend. Like, well, as I told you about the metal sector, that I figured out from the NeoTrader market view on closing basis on monthly. So that
Okay.
showed that there was a strength in the monthly. So that gave me some stocks which I entered on these small on my time frame charts,
Okay.
and which I'm still holding them in many ways.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think those things have been good for
All right.
me.
So,
Investment. Yes.
which other tool other than Market View you use regularly from NeoTrader?
I use Ichimoku a lot. I
Okay.
use RSI a lot. I use ADX a lot. And there's one
Great.
page which has with yeah comprehensive
The key
expert alert
technical
page.
indicators. Yeah, the key
Yeah,
technical
yeah,
indicators page.
yeah.
Yes.
The key technical indicators page, and there's a page expert alert where
Yes.
all the like it is compressed of all the technical indicators, like results of technical indicators.
Yeah.
So that page gives you a lot of opportunities to enter in terms of your risk, in terms of your reward, in terms like long run, short run. Like there's ample of opportunity. So you cut the noise. Lot of noise is cut. You don't need TV. I don't watch TV. It's just NeoTrader which helps me in that terms.
Yeah.
So
That
and
page
I
is
enter.
Yeah, that page is very good for intraday traders because intraday
Yes.
traders have to actually be very precise and also swift in taking their action. And
Yes.
the expert alert pages does a lot of help. It gives a lot of help to get inside the market chaos and ensure that there is complete clarity. So, in terms of market participation, in terms of the time invested in the market, so how has NeoTrader influenced that area? Because time is something which is very scarce, right? Especially a person like you who is still managing your business. So how has NeoTrader helped you in that aspect?
It has at least on if I roughly say, it has at least cut down my time by 2 hours. I don't have to process data maybe by 1 or 2 hours. Like it is less. So, because so let's say there are market, let's say NSE 500, there are 500 stocks. So technically, you can take 500 trades, but I don't have that capacity. I have capacity of 2 to 3 trades. So I just want 2 to 3 trades to be fine. So how I find that is to be in the right stock. Uh, the NeoTrader helps me to find the right stock at the right time with the help of various pages like I told you, Market View, like I
True.
told you, Expert Alert. These pages help me to find my 2 to 3 trades. And when my 2 to 3 trades are done, I'm done. That's it. That is
Okay.
the thing.
That's great. So you are able to save time to devote to other activities
Yes.
and spend time with family or attend to your business. So all these things
Maybe
are
learn more.
true, true. Now, when you're talking about the trades, what has been your most profitable trade in the span of 5 years? Any one or two profitable trades you would like to share? How you went about
Uh,
making those trades?
I got 80 GL Adani Total Gas at around 367 levels,
Oh,
and then yeah, and I sold that stock around 1200, 1100 rupees and 1000 rupees. I took two exits, so around 1100 and 10,000. That was one of my best performing stock,
wow.
and yeah, one was that. Then one was sale. I'm still holding it. So some quantity of it I'm not sold out. So there are many things. First, it has helped me to enhance my profitability a lot. Plus, it has helped me to keep my losses limited.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's very important because
yeah,
money saved is money earned, as they say.
yes. Money saved, yes. So that ways has also helped me. So Adani Total Gas has been the best uh, right now. Maybe from last 10 year, like from a year.
Okay. And if I want to talk, I cannot talk only about profit. So, is there some situation where you have faced a loss also?
Yes, it was National Aluminium.
Okay.
Yeah, because that stock is very volatile. So I had got that stock on my filters for the long trade. But what I went long into it. But due to the volatility, it triggered my stop losses twice, 3 times. So I had to take an exit.
Okay.
So that was a stock which has not given a good profit. Up, but yeah, that stock is also doing good on the long run.
Okay. Okay. So, which
Is
is
it
your
fine?
favorite? Yeah. Okay. Which is your favorite strategy?
My favorite strategy is like in terms of neo trader.
Or in terms of anything, in terms of market participation?
So breakout strategies is my best, like which I feel are best and which are working very good right now. Not from last 2 months, but
Okay.
because market is in trend, was in trend. So you just once you see the breakout, you sit in the bus and you just stay. You don't have to do. You don't have to use your mind. Thought. You sit in the
Okay.
bus. When the momentum gets out, is done. You just get out. That is one of the best. You make money very quick and you are happy, like in a very short time.
Wow. Good. So you have done the training, you're using NeoTrader. So overall, how has been your experience in the last so many years? But when you came into the field of markets, you have done the right way. You have spent time to learn. So do you think that the time spent in learning is now giving you the result?
Yes, sir. Of course, it's again. It's like the manual was which was prepared 5 years back. And let's say like the bamboo, if you want to grow bamboo, you don't get bamboo in like for next 3 years. But after 3 years, the speed is very fast of the bamboo.
Very good example.
So yeah, so that is something what has happened with me. So market at all time high, I know what can happen and what like this is what I feel where it can go. What is the like how what is the probability of market going higher? What is the probability of market going down? Where I will be staying, where I would be out, where I'll be on sideways. These things are very important in terms of consistent trading. If you want to be in the trading business for a well longer, these things you have to be alert about all these things. So all those things get answered properly now, which which I didn't even know like 5 years back that these questions were there. These were the
True.
challenges which you could face.
Yes. So now you're able to see the whole concept better. So
Better,
you
yes.
you think that as a trader, your whole approach is getting better, and the training which you undertook.
Yes.
So what was the salient feature of the training which has helped you?
The structured way how to see the markets from like there's there like the people talk about top down approach or bottom up approach. So these two, like what is macro saying, then what is charts, then what is market saying, what is economic activity saying, and how do you see them in terms of pictures, sorry, prices and other things, and then what other sectors, and then stocks, which sector is doing what, how, and where you should be, where can be the lot of risk. So all these things I've learned a lot.
Okay, very good, very good. So what can we say is Nitesh secret ingredient for consistent profits?
Homework,
Okay,
yeah, I think homework. Lot of time after the market I spend to understand about the market. I think that is very important. You just can't get up and go in the market during the day and okay, I'll take a trade and you will get into the trade. You might make money, you might not make money. The chances of that is very like you seldom make money. Right now, yes, it is easy, but for the longer run, homework is very important. You should know when the market opens where you will be or where you will not be. If you
okay,
don't know, it's better to be out like that.
okay. So follow a disciplined approach and do the
Yes,
home. So
yes.
what would be your takeaway, or for people who are watching this video right now, what would be your key message to the people for ensuring that either they are getting started on the trading journey or they are there in the trading journey but are not able to find the right kind of success? So what will be your message to the people out there?
To stay in touch with you
Of course,
because yes,
they will be in touch with us thanks to
because
yeah.
yes, yeah, stay in touch with you, and I think because there's a lot of support is required, which is NeoTrader and chart advice gives you in terms of going ahead on the road. So I think that is one thing. And second is again the homework. I think homework is very much important. Be it weekend. I have seen all the professional long time traders. They don't go and spend their weekend. Maybe they might be doing it, but the first thing they do is they do the weekend analysis and different things about the market. Once they finish it, and then they might start spending their weekends. So analysis, they'll do their homework for the Monday, and that is something. Let's say for the weekend, I'm talking for the week. So
Right.
in terms of yeah, so that is something important. And on Monday morning, I'll do a trade without doing analysis, or that is uh, pretty difficult. It will turn difficult.
Okay. So that was all I had, and I'm sure that all of those who have been watching this session with Nitesh Nagdev would have got a lot of insights on how he has gone about and what are some takeaways he has shared with all of us out there. It is something which we all know, but then sometimes we overlook it, sometimes we don't know it. But then at the end of the day, all these things matter because money matters, and if you're going to come into the market, these are the things which you should consider. Thank you, Nitesh, for sharing your key insights on how you have been on this pathway of financial freedom, and I'm sure that all the people who are watching this video will definitely have some key takeaways.